Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to walk through the county's document ordering system. In just the next few minutes, you're going to know exactly how to find, order, and track all your print materials without any headaches. So, let's dive right in.
All right, so let's say you need to get something printed. Maybe it's a form, a brochure, whatever, but you're kind of staring at your screen wondering where to even begin. If that sounds familiar, you are in the perfect spot. We're going to make this whole process super simple for you.
Here's how we're going to break it all down. First up, we'll talk about the two systems you'll be using. Then, we'll get into actually finding your document, adding it to your cart, finalizing your order, and last but not least, tracking it right to your door.
Okay, let's kick things off with the most important thing to get your head around. See, the secret to making this process a breeze is knowing that you're actually using two different systems that work together to place one order.
You know, the easiest way to think about it is like this. DocuShare is like a giant digital library. It's where you go to browse the shelves and pick out the document you want. Then there's VCPrint. That's the production center. It's like the front desk where you take your document to finalize the order, handle billing, and track when it'll be ready. So, you find it in DocuShare, and then you finalize it in VCPrint. Simple as that.
All right, now that we've got that straight, let's actually head into the library. It's time to find the exact document you need over in DocuShare.
Getting in is super easy. Just head over to http://DocuShare. You'll use your regular Outlook username and password, so nothing new to remember there. Pick your domain from the drop-down list and click Login. You're in.
So, once you're in, you've got a couple of ways to track down your file. You can browse, click through the folders if you have a general idea of where it lives, or the fast track is to use the search bar. For the best results here, type in the exact form name. You can usually find that tucked away on the bottom left corner of the document itself.
And hey, here's a little pro tip for you. If you're constantly going back to the same folders, just bookmark them in your web browser. Seriously, it's one click that will save you so much time down the road. Trust me on this one.
Okay, success. You found your file. Now for the next logical step, actually getting that thing into your shopping cart so we can place an order.
If you just need to order one thing, it's ridiculously easy. Once you find your file, look for that little shopping cart icon right next to the name. Give that a click, a little box will pop up, you type in how many you need, and then just hit Proceed to Checkout.
That's it.
But what if you need to order a bunch of different things? Well, that's just as simple. Instead of clicking the cart icon over and over, just tick the little checkbox next to each file you want. Once you've selected everything, find the Edit Selection dropdown, choose Add to Cart, and boom, they're all in there at once.
And hey, don't worry, you're not committed yet. At any point, if you want to double-check what you've grabbed, just click the View Cart icon. You can make sure all your items and quantities are looking good before you move on.
All right, you've gathered your items from the library shelves. Now it's time for the big handoff. We're about to pass the baton from DocuShare over to VCPrint to get this order across the finish line.
The second you click Proceed to Checkout, you'll see the screen change. That's because the system automatically whisks you away from the digital library and drops you right into the production center. You are now in VCPrint.
And just to jog your memory, VCPrint is where the magic really happens. This is the hub where you'll confirm all the final details, handle the billing and shipping info, and officially submit your job to the printers.
All right, this is the final checklist, the home stretch. First, you can give your order a specific name. I really recommend doing this. It helps a ton later. Then, just give the quantities one last look, change the due date if you need to, and make sure your shipping and billing info is correct. When it all looks good, go ahead and hit Place Order.
And that's it. You're done. Your order is officially in the system. You should see an email confirmation pop into your inbox almost instantly. Just hang on to that because it has your order name and number.
So the order's in, but you're probably wondering, okay, now what happens, right? Well, in this last part, we're going to cover exactly how you can keep tabs on your job every step of the way.
Now, this is important. To check on your order, you don't go back to DocuShare. Instead, you're going to go directly to VCPrint. That's http://vcprint.com. Log in with the same info as before, and once you're in, just click on the Orders tab.
You'll see these different statuses, and they basically tell you the story of your document. Make Ready means it's waiting in line. Production means it's on the printing press. Offline finishing, that's where it gets all the final touches, like cutting or folding. Ready to ship means it's all packaged up, and completed means it's on its way to you, so you're never left guessing.
And if you're trying to find an older order in a long list, no problem. You can search by the date you created it, or, and this is why we did it earlier, you can search by that custom order name you gave it. See? Told you that would come in handy.
And there you have it. That's the whole shebang. From browsing the digital library in DocuShare to watching your job move right through the production line in VCPrint, the entire process is right there at your fingertips.
So now that this whole process is a lot less mysterious and it's this easy to get things done, well, the only real question left is, what will you create next?